dream, now it seems like I had a world. I'm not really seen on the scene, but I like it like that. Only if for green, then I leave with a bag full of cash. Long nights, longer roads, I just go with the flow. Head up when I'm low, yeah, you know how it goes. Got the hustle in my veins, every battle I'm drawn. Turn my struggles into strengths, always answer those calls. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, nah, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still had no regrets. Sitting at the top, you didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious. I don't like to talk about none till it's said and done. I don't really like to have fun like what you think is fun. I just really like what I like, and that's all I know. I was on a strike for my life, it's the rodeo. Games lost and had some games won too. Long as I'm shooting 50-50, I'ma make my way through. Don't play around unless I'm playing round two. Only one shot for it all in life, it ain't no round twos. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, nah, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still had no regrets. Sitting at the top, you didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious. I swear my last time won't be my last time. I was never winning on the front, I like the back nine. I live in the moment, not the past time. Sorry for my sin and never tripping about my past life. Whatever passes past, paint with a grain of salt. With every win is lost, put on a smile and laugh. Can't ever pack a bag, I'm going back to back. I'm home and gone so fast, it's like I'm playing tag. Use my 24, my heart like 24. Got that mental up, I'm built up for the war. Would say I'm doing road, but really I soar. Almost gave it up, and now I want more. Plan B, I ripped it up when I was on the ledge. I was holding on for hope, I only had a thread. Rose up when they fell, I'm standing when they said. This ain't no game of show, my life is not a script. Now it's all work, no play. Put in my time, it's over, filling my cup. All night, all day. Around the clock and I won't never catch up. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, nah, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still had no regrets. Sitting at the top, you didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Yo, what's up, Sir Chaos? How is your morning, my dude? I'm doing pretty good. Just gonna have a chill vibes type of morning. I'm a little bit late, but just having a few technical difficulties this morning. But it's all good. We're here. So we're gonna be playing a little bit of Satisfactory today. Did some stuff between the last time we streamed the game and of course now, but yeah, pretty normal. We just basically redid our starter factory, or call it a starter platform. It's about what it is, really. But yeah, something gonna be doing a little bit different today is actually gonna be streaming with no face cam, like actually in the game. Due to that, for some reason, when I try to record with the second program just to get video content, so I could do some voiceover stuff, for some reason it's not letting me do it. So we're just gonna kind of roll with the no face cam, see if that works on this stream. If it does, then we'll try to figure something else out later. But yeah, so when I switch over to actually in game, That'd be just the way that is. But it'll be fun. It's all good. Yeah, I don't need to see my face. My face is not important. It's the content, right? It's the content. That's what we get. But yeah, so let's just jump right into this. Let's just switch over to in game. Got a little bit done. I've kind of started the main base build. Uh, yeah, we're just gonna kind of vibe today. Gonna let some music play. Have all that fun stuff just rolling around. Let me see here before we get too much into this. Get some chill music playing. Cause man, I get hella focused in this game. So if I go periods of time without talking, with something going in the background. Let's see here. Let's do some cinematic stuff. Just let me know how the volume on that is. If it needs to go up, needs to go down too much. Yeah, vibes. All right, so just kind of show what's been done. As you can tell, we've started to do a little bit of building here. Kind of a base platform, but we'll get that to a minute. Let's go back here real quick. Alright, so we had everything initially just kind of scattered up there. But we went ahead and removed everything back here, just kind of stuck it on a temporary platform. Kind of roll with it. So we just have all the basically base materials being done. Or reinforced iron plates, or rotors, heavy modular frames, or modular frames, heavy modular frames. And then our first space elevator part and smart plates. 1.2 is officially, of course, been released. It was released last week. So we're going to be getting all the weather. We're not on experimental anymore. And also, mod support has been updated. So we do have a couple mods. We have the Infinite Zoop. We have Infinite Dismantle and the Infinite Nudge, I believe, going along with, Sky UI. So we can, of course, make it any time of the day we want. All that good jazz. And then have pack utility on as well, but that's just used for simple things whenever it may be needed. Outside of that, that's pretty much the only mods we're running. They don't have support for curve builder yet, so we're not really running that. But as soon as they get support for curve builder, we will be doing that, so we don't have to do none of the janky curve building. I've done it enough in vanilla. I'm not doing it no more. Also did pretty much gathered all the slugs and things like that in the initial area on the map that we currently have. So yeah. Anyway, let's jump into this. You can tell that, and we have our first phase 1 of the space elevator done. If you wasn't here for the last stream, I will say that we will be using the Satisfactory tools to change our requirements for our space elevator parts. After we finish phase 2, we are going up to 100x. We just did not want to go 100x for an early game. Like, I've seen people do it, and I just don't want to mess with all of that shenanigans. It's too many freaking smart plates.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
The early game is already kind of slow.
The Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for
of the
delivery.
game
On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed.
I just didn't want to do it that
After
way.
completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become
probably after
available in the
Phase 2.
hub. Highlights are automated
Which we'll get
power,
into all the
steel
good stuff
production,
anyway.
personnel
Steel
transportation,
production,
and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Which, of course, we're taking a step up here already, because, we already got to expand, because we're going to need a versatile framework, and we still need 10,000 of those, and 10,000 smart plates, so that's still going to take a bit as it is. I mean, look, we're making, what, currently 3 machines of smart plates. Now, we're on all pure
assembly completed. This is
plain half parts cost, but I think there's one more change I may make. Once I go up to 100x, because we are doing the half parts cost, and I know it's to be efficient, we're going to have to build double machines, which is going to make the power requirements go up. And if we have that one big goal of using every resource node on the map, which, mind you, being on all pure is going to be extremely difficult to do. Like, I honestly, I don't know if it's possible for me to use every resource on the map. Like, I don't know if it's really possible for me to do that realistically. I mean, okay, so it's definitely possible, but look, I have a really good PC, and I think highly of my PC, but the amount of building and machines that would be placed on half parts, fully efficient factories, using every resource on the map, bro, that is going to be insane. I don't know. I do know I 100% would have to up the amount of items that you can have in a world. I've had to do that before already, even in a normal old school save before the all pures and whatnot. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So we might make that change. We might, I don't know. We may do something different. As of right now, that is the plan. We 100% want to use all the. We want fully efficient. That we do know. We want to be 100% efficient. Like that's the main goal. Like, yeah, we're gonna have stuff that shuts down and doesn't run. Like, we know all this. Because that's completely normal. Like, you're never going to have a factory running 24/7. But at the same time, we want to at least keep the lines, efficient. So I think that will be the ultimate goal for all that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, we're still quite a bit of ways away from all that anyway. So right for now, we're going to get some basic stuff done. All tier 1 and tier 2 is done. We did do some MAM stuff, getting some stuff unlocked, just kind of working through that. We have, of course, power slugs unlocked, got that done. Got some nutrients. We're gonna go, one of the first things we're gonna do today is go work on Caterium, and we're gonna go get some SAM so we can start that. Yeah, probably gonna get a little bit of quartz set up as well, so we can get that done and get some sulfur, get some weapons, so we can clear some things. All the good jazz, all the fun stuff. Alright, and we're also on today's agenda is getting coal set up. We 100% want to get that done, so we can have our first legit power grid. So that's definitely on the agenda today as well. For now, I think what we're going to do
Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
I think that'd be.
Water is also necessary
So
to
we
run
can
the
start to
coal-powered
move
generator and will
from
require
that to
a network
this.
of pipelines to be
No, actually, we're not
transported
going to
from
do
a
coal
water
first.
source.
We're going to go get
To
Caterium.
assist with
Because
locating
we
and
want
identifying
to,
water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat
definitely
reflective
get
liquid and it may have thick
some
vegetation growing nearby.
daisy
To
chaining
test if
unlocked.
something is water, try
You
touching
may
it.
have to go
If
grab
it is
a
not
few
solid and does not corrode your suit,
hard
it is
drive
probably water.
locations for a few particular items. I know we have a lot of stuff already, so we'll definitely be doing that. And yeah, kind of just go from there. But let's start out with Caterium. I can't, from last time I was on, I can't exactly remember where the Caterium is, so should be somewhere close, hopefully. Alright, so 1,000. Holy. Well, boys, we gotta run. Gotta run. Yeah, let's just start running towards it, shall we? Don't know why I'm picking up leaves. Don't know why I'm picking up leaves. I have a feeling this is going to be in a very, maybe not. I think it's actually, I'm pretty sure the last stream we was running through here, pretty sure it's like right on the ledge. Almost certain it's right on that ledge. Should be getting close. Yup, it's either going to be right past this or right up here. Could be down here. I don't think so, though. Just see, yeah, it's going to be right on this ledge. Give me my Caterium, please. Well, maybe. I guess it could be further up, too. Holy shit. Ah. Alright. I get it. Tree, get out of the way. Would be really nice if I could just like start there right there. Going up. Oh, get away. That's why we gotta get explosives unlocked. Because let me tell you, when I was running around and getting power slugs and stuff in this area, bro, died one too many times. Yeah, we are clowns, chat. Well, that'll happen. That'll happen. Alright. Found our Criterium. Well, certainly not the place we were looking. Alright, let's see here. I think for now, we will keep this as kind of standalone by itself. So we're just going to this. We will worry about moving resources later on. Probably should have brought some reinforced iron plates with us. For now, we're good. Wait. Hold up. Instead of being stupid. Throw us down the platform. Alright, so for anybody that has not used the infinite thing, this is what makes infinite Zoop so great to use, in my opinion. No tins, infinitely go. GG's, we're good. Makes life a lot easier. Let's knock these trees down. This shit out of the way. Free up some space, you know. Alright, let's do that. Just because we're gonna max efficiency on this, and we're probably gonna bring some copper because I think there's some copper somewhere around here as well. Pretty sure. Either way, we're gonna bring some copper here, or at least this back to. Maybe move this back, like use some vehicles once we get those unlocked. Move this back, build like a road system, possibly. Never cared much for using vehicles, if I'm being honest, but now since they have changed them with 1.1, could definitely be something that I do. Also, this is why I also used Infinite Nudge. Just because you can move these puppies around. Alright, let's get this set up. Start with our smelters. So I think we're going to do this. So it's 30 for 15. We currently only have 120 belts. Means we need 4 smelters. We need tier 1s for that. And go back to tier 2 for this. Power, power, power. Yeah, we'll either build a little bit different of a setup for this the next time around, like as we expand it, or we'll just expand it here and kind of design this at some point and just add to it, add some other parts into it. I don't know, we'll see. So what happens right now. We're just worried about getting our Conterium stuff made. Give ourselves some space, so we're just gonna go like right there. And we know we need, so we just need to get this powered up real quick. Go here. I'm gonna run it on the outside, to be fair. So I'm gonna stick this here, that, and we'll just pop that down over here. Kind of have some plans for this area right here. I've built in a lot of areas on this game, but like I've always built like way out there. I think a lot of what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a lot of individual factories making like individual parts as well. Like yeah, we'll have a big mega base, I think, probably several of them to be fair. But I think some parts, especially like the early game stuff, what we'll do is build a lot of individual factories. Gotta play it as I go, really. Whatever I'm feeling at that time. Me, there is absolutely no telling. Hopscotch. For the moment, we're going to kind of go around this actually. Go up here. right. Nope, not gonna make it. Alrighty. We need like 50. We'll unlock quick wire force. Gotta have our quick wire because we gotta have AI limiters. All the jazz, all the jazz. Three more. Oh, we're good. Ethereum. Unlock quick wire. And we already have some quick
Research
wire, so
completed.
we'll
Quickwire
that while we're
recipe
at it.
unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Just need quick wire for that, and then of course daisy chaining is right here.
New Caterium research options available.
Let's see here.
Congratulations on finding this metal.
So half
Many
parts
Fix-It
cost is
initiatives
12
will
for
benefit
60.
from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering.
And we are
Also,
currently
it is probably not
producing
sentient and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Ethereum ingots. So efficiently, okay, so we can do at least 4. Let's expand this. I think we'll keep it on the low end side for the moment. Yeah, let's keep it on the low end side for the moment. I think that's a glitch. Oh, look. Change our time. There we go. Man, those ingots are really dark. In good old-fashioned darkness. Now let's get our power hooked up. Quick wire makeup. Hell yeah. We actually have to break these up into 2 lines currently. Let's and since we only have 120 belts, so we're just gonna break this up into 2 lines. Could always merge them at a later date as we grow out the factory a bit. Symmetry is everything, man. There we go. Just because I have to. Gets us our quick wire made. As we get enough, we will start to unlock some other stuff. What we might do, since we're technically producing 60, we're only using 48. So we technically could have did 1 more machine. I still think we'll wait. Just because we'd have to have another line before we have 120 belts. Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll let it oversaturate a bit. So we need... unlock this, need 300 there. Maybe those yet. We'll need copper sheets for AL limiters. So let's see if there's a copper board close by. Oh yeah, I thought there was one back here. Pretty sure. Wait to pass it? I didn't think so. I was losing my mind for a second there, chat. This one for sure is up the hill. Got us a ladder real quick. It's not gonna work as intended. Blue plane. Blue plane. Actually, this. Then. There we go. We'll just run this right over the mountain, I believe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Seen that one coming. Let's go get some reinforced iron plates. About to find some SAM here soon, I believe. Gotta get our dimensional depot going. which of course they're all the way back here. Alright. Back with our reinforced iron plates. Run this belt over here. Yeah, for the moment, we don't really care. We will just run this bad boy this way. Let's grab our power. Power is connected. So we know to make AI limiters, we need, of course, copper sheets. So we will make copper sheets. Oh, yes, sir. Cookie.
Power pole mark 2 unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the power pole mark 1.
From hard drives. We don't have the stuff to actually make one yet, so still have to be able to unlock it quickly. I need to check and see if I have some already. So now we've gathered a few hard drives, like 31-ish. Hold on a second. Let's do this. We also know we need limiters, so we have the stuff to do that.
Research completed. AI limiter
So let's get
recipe
our copper sheet
unlocked.
set up.
New Caterium research available.
Get that out of the way for the moment. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just do this while we're at it. We need a little bit more room here. Let's see here. up. Copper ingots cooking at least. And I think we'll do this exactly the same way we did the other one. Copper sheets. Something got off centered there. Ho ho! No off centered now, no off centered. Funny. I may have messed up here. I'm gonna lie. Well, we're not gonna be saving copper sheets here anyway, so yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, we all good. We get you. Holy moly. Okay. So one would think when you go half parts cost that you wouldn't have as insane in numbers, I think. But I think just from like early looking at some of this stuff, man, I think some of these numbers are gonna be like straight crazy with just doing half parts cost. Like one would think, I guess you could say it can make it easier, but like I don't get the same feeling. I think like when you go in half parts cost at the end of the day, and I'm actually fairly convinced that it might legit make this shit kind of harder in a way. I mean, I guess if you're using it as a source of like, let's build the least amount possible, make the least amount of machines possible, you know, for automation purposes. But like, that's not my goal, is to make it easier. My goal is to, I guess you could say, almost make it more complicated too. I mean, in a normal situation, if it takes, you know, you can build 8 machines on a particular node size, and all of a sudden you got to build 16. It's like you're doubling up on everything. This shit's gonna get absolutely insane, in my opinion. I'm just being honest. I think it's gonna get batshit crazy and very overwhelming. Like I don't know. And I can't really use the Satisfactory modeler either for a lot of builds and like planning, because I don't think it's been updated yet for being able to change like what you're doing. So like when you're doing half parts costs, like if you try to put it in the modeler, you're gonna have to account for the fact that you're half parts costs. So like anything you see, you're gonna have to double up. So if it tells you can build 45 machines on a particular, you're gonna have to basically build 90. Yeah, it's gonna have to count for all that. Well, okay, so this takes, you know, 15 per minute copper sheets and 50 quick wire. Okay. So we know we got what, 6, 12, 18, 20. 24, 240 quick wire being made, and then we can potentially make an absolute insane amount of fucking copper sheets. But I think we're just like, we're looking for a low output at the moment. I don't feel like there's a need to just spam this until we turn this into like a full-blown like AI limiter factory, I guess. We can maximize off one belt line instead of like what we're having to do here. We're breaking this up into two, so we can maximize off one belt line and maybe add one more material here to make something else, like maybe ship some plastic over here at some point whenever we build this factory. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then we can do like high-speed connectors and AI limiters in one factory. I think that'll work out though. I think that will work out well. Yeah, so we're just gonna do the bare minimum just to get some AI limiters cooking so we can start doing some, you know, some smart splitters and all that good jazz. Let's do this. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Okay. So let's get this merged together. What do we say? Need 50, so we realistically produce one. We're gonna need 5. So we're just gonna expand this whole platform. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here in my own head, like really trying to think a lot of this through. There's a real part of me that's almost wishing we had just stayed with the base parts cost. I don't know. These numbers are just gonna get absolutely insane, I believe. Also, I'm thinking about power on all this as well. Thinking about it in like the long run, like the ability to double machines. Oh my god. requirements are going to be up there. I really do. Definitely unreal. Damn it. Quit that. Oh, good. It's going to be a whole new set of challenges. Could you imagine, like, getting to nuclear on half parts cost? Like, we know we did base materials, we did randomized nodes, so we know there's what? 4 or 5 uranium nodes on the map. That's 4 or 5, it's whatever it is. Add all pure nodes on half parts cost to stay efficient and use all the uranium in the world in a nuclear factory. Holy. Yeah, so like one of my favorite content creators to watch in my off times was like probably kids. And Jesus Christ, man, that dude does some insane stuff. Like I know he said that he will never do what he's done in his current save again, like on the scale. Could you imagine him doing a playthrough with, like, you know, forget the half parts cost, just the all pure. Giving him all pure nodes and using every resource in the world. The magnitude of that dude's save would be just unreal. Like, I hope he does it. Like, as a content creator myself, and like my like pushing the ability of games is kind of what I like to do, just to see how far I can push it. Man, like I hope he does it. Like I really do, because I think that can just be some wild stuff to see. And hopefully I can fully do what I want to do. But I think, honestly, in order for me to sit here and say, yeah, we're going to use every resource in the world, own all pure, I think I almost have to make the decision to go back to base default material usage. I think I will 100% crash this world if it's on half parts cost. I really do. I think it'll be almost too much. Alright, so we're just going to go here. There's some extra back here, so let's do it over here. Like I said, just kind of starting anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 10 extra. 100% could have made 10 so we could get 2 AL limiters going, which might be, we might actually do that, to be fair. That way, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know, chat. What you guys think? Think I should go base, or you think I should ride it out with half parts cost and we ride this thing until the wheels fall off of it? Until I lose all control in the world and crash it. It's tough, honestly. I know you got a good PC, but that's insane numbers. Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I really don't. I mean, I think. Okay, so this is me speaking honestly here. So I think if I had my new PC built, I would ride it off. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I have like top of the line Intel build, but I'm in the process of switching over to AMD, and I'm going to a 9950 3XD. Pretty much like it's top of the line AMD as far as gaming goes. So yeah, don't get me wrong. Like the Intel stuff, like it doesn't match number for number for what AMD is putting out by any means. Like it's not even close as far as gaming goes, but it's still good, right? I've been an Intel guy pretty much on entire gaming life since I was a kid, and computers were being built for gaming. But we are switching to AMD. It's just it's a process, getting all the parts in, all that stuff. So like yeah, we're switching to AMD. So I'm going to be switching over to a 9950 3XD. I run a basically top of the line BFT motherboard, just for my own preferences. I know you don't need that, but we're going to go with the one, you know, a Pro 3XD, just for the turbo mode. You name it, like top of the line. It's going to be a really banger PC. So, with that PC, I think I may be able to pull it off. 5090, all of the jazz. But I don't know, like, even then, like, I mean, we're talking about some insane numbers. Like, so I don't know really. You know, I mean, currently I have a, you know, 285 Intel processor running a 5090 already. Like, all the top of the line Intel stuff. So I don't know. Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely gonna get some. I don't know. We'll play out this stream, and I'll give it some thought. I'll kind of run, like, do some numbers on paper or something. Like, throw some shit into a spreadsheet or something. We might even do it on the stream. I don't know. Throw some shit into the spreadsheet. Really think about some of, like, the more in-game type numbers, and kind of go from there. Something I didn't really think about it too much. We just kind of jumped right into this, so I wasn't really sweating it. But I think like running numbers in my head, like I'm not seeing a plausible outcome with wanting to do. Wanting to use all the resources. Like I'm not seeing it play well in my head. For anybody that's actually played this game like a lot and like understands the math that goes into a lot of the automation process of this, like, I mean, there's already some very deranged numbers even on default recipe. So like you really have to take into account, you know, you're changing that scale as well, which is a very large scale anyway. I mean, it's fucking massive towards the end game. I mean, for instance, think about like aluminum, right? Like, I think it might actually make aluminum a little bit easier. But then again, you're also talking about, you know, you can already use all the bauxite in the world to make an aluminum factory. And it takes a shit ton of machines. Well, you're doubling that, effectively, with half parts cost, right? So it's going to be even more insane. So like, I don't like building a mega base and having your aluminum set up inside of your mega base just doesn't seem realistic to be doing it that way. I think it entices more individual building, which I think was kind of like in my head what I'm going for is building standalone buildings. So, yeah, and then connecting everything logistically. You know, trains and trucks and all of the different shabazz, so to speak. You know, you start throwing those type of numbers at the world, then like you're gonna have to find out a way to logistically connect everything together, where you're not oversaturating your logistics as well, because you have to take into account. You know, yes, you can put as many trains as you want on lines, but at some point you're going to start to clog up train lines. I guess you can kind of balance some of that out with using trucks. So instead of just doing everything with trains, later on you start to throw in truck scale as well. That's not what we're trying to do. That shit. And there we go. Let's just fucking do it this way. Yeah, let's have to see. Let's have to see what we're gonna do. Like I said, I'll crunch some numbers and go from there. And me personally, I think you should go back to default, but I am interested to see what happens with half parts cost as well. You make the right decision. Well, I definitely appreciate the confidence. And yeah, I think in my prelim head, I think I'm kind of with you on that one. Like, part of me, it believes that that's probably what I should do. I should 100% go to default parts cost. I do agree with that one. But, again, as you said, interested to see. Yeah, I'm also there too. I'm really... intrigued to see exactly what those numbers kind of look like. But I will run some numbers. And we will be streaming this game tomorrow again. For sure this time. I know that's kind of been the plan the last couple of weeks. Yeah. And then some things got pretty crazy with some other things. But for sure we will be back playing Satisfactory again tomorrow. And then that's pretty much going to be our Tuesday, Wednesdays every week. We'll just be playing Satisfactory. Early stream, Satisfactory. And then, for the most part, like there might be some trickled into late week, depending on schedules and things. But right now, the ideal is late week stuff. It's kind of my co-op stuff that I'm doing, playing some different games. So at least for the next about a couple weeks, we're gonna be starting a Enshrouded playthrough. There's a lot more content. I haven't actually played Enshrouded since like release, and I only played for like 10 hours. So much content that I have not played, and we also have some other games coming out with finally full access. I mean, you have Power coming out here pretty soon as well. But its official 1.0 release. You got never actually played Valheim. It comes out and it's full release in September 9th, I believe it is. And then yeah, I mean, then we're gonna trickle some other stuff in. At some point, like, you'll start to see some, probably some shooter games being played on the server. Like, I mean, I'm a huge PvP guy as well. I just kind of took a break from them because games have been so bad here lately. Ark had a lot of potential, but, like, the cheater scene in Ark is just so terrible right now. And the devs are just, like, fuck the game anyway. Like, they haven't took any initiative to put new content in it, so yeah, we're not gonna go play that. Yeah, so it's we're definitely gonna be doing some other stuff on the channel. Like, I love Satisfactory, but like I just generally like gaming. Like, that's the kind of community that I'm looking to shoot for anyway. It's people that just like gaming and like to watch games and play multiple games. So yeah, we're right there. End of the day, you have to enjoy what you enjoy, so to speak. So like, if you're enjoying what you're doing, then like, hell yeah, let's do it. Enshrouded is such a good game. You have a lot of fun playing that. I assume you were playing with Deuce and Wind. That's affirmative. 100% we were playing with Deuce and Wind. We sat down, convinced Deuce to play, and got our schedule together. So for the most part, we're going to be playing basically Thursday through Saturday until we get to current in-game, and then a lot like Subnautica 2, we will just kind of go back to it as updates come out moving forward. We will likely do that with a couple other games as well. I mean, the three of us have been gaming for a pretty good while at this point anyway. I've known Wind, for less time that I have Deuce. Me and Deuce have been boys in gaming for many years at this point. But Wind that's my girl right there. She is my gaming buddy, let me tell you. She's a nut job, but she is my gaming buddy. But yes, three of us will be grinding Enshrouded starting Thursday. They will be featured quite often on this channel. And anybody that has any knowledge of like my old YouTube videos from several years ago before I quit content creation the last time, you'll know Deuce from there, and technically you will, towards the later videos, the Call of Dragons videos, you'll know Wind from there as well. But Deuce is like OG, man. He's been around for a while, And there'll be some other people that's like we play games with too. The hope at some point is we grow the community out and we start doing some collabs with some other streamers. Like there's a lot of streamers that I'd love to play with that I've watched for years, and would love to do some collabs with some of them. Anyway, we got this cooking, so we have some AI limiters cooking up now, which is good. We're just gonna kind of let this sit idle and go work on another project. I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go find some SAM and get our dimensional depot cooking, just so we don't have to keep running to areas. We'll probably do a little bit of exploring as well, and then maybe start setting up the main base, or not really main base, but our main factory today. It's not really main factory. I guess we'll say our phase 1, phase 2 factory. Because this platform over here will basically produce all three of the first parts, and that will be its sole production. So there'll be an integrated steel factory. All of that will be basically attached to this. I am a brutalist guy, just a heads up. I do try to add a little bit of futuristic stuff, just things. But I love brutalist. I don't know, just their raw edges. And I'm probably gonna go with more of an open concept for this factory here. So it's gonna have to go from there. Like this, what you see already, like the machines will technically be up there. This would just be nothing but a logistics floor on the bottom. Yeah, this would be basically all logistics. The center rail that's here, this will be like train, because eventually we'll have a train come through and pick up all 3 of the space elevator parts, just because they will be used in later productions for higher end space elevator parts. So like that's kind of the plan with that one. But yeah, I mean, as you can tell, we have eight belt lines coming in here. So you'll have basically copper, 2 lines of copper, 2 lines of iron, and then probably 2 setups for steel. But we will likely start wrangling the resources for that and really focus on that tomorrow. Today I just want to get all of our small stuff done. So I think our objective now is we're gonna go find some sand. Right now I'm just really focusing on getting all of the stuff unlocked to really move forward. What is this? Okay. Still had a dismantled crate from picking up the old stuff. Nice, nice. Alright, let's find some sand. I can't scan it, which is a problem, so we're just gonna have to go run around until we find sand. If I'm not mistaken, I think I recall some being over here, and I was running around earlier. Yeah, I think there's some over here. Let's see. So we have limestone. And there's something this way. That's bauxite. Oh, gracious. Give us... It's up the hill. Could have swore there was one down there. Ooh. Damn. That's fucking massive. Okay. So we have coal, we have limestone. Looks like quartz. More limestone. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's check up here real quick. More coal. That's bauxite. Oh, sand. Nice. There we go. Well, it's gonna shit somewhere. Today, just like we did with the other one, we're just going to set up something simple here. Like when they updated the Infinite Nudge mod, they added this shenanigans in the middle there. Which is interesting, to say the least. So we don't need smelters. Tan get enough so we can get what we need unlocked.
Colloquially known as sand, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your... This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate class...
Turn that down a little bit. Alright, pull out the old MAM. Alien technology. Yeah, get a little bit of Sam cooking. Then take some more Sam. Let's get our reanimated Sam
alien
done.
matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline sand can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant sand is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples.
We will 100% be able to do more of this, which is going to be very... Okay, yeah, so we can do 2. With the 120 belts, which is kind of crack, not at all.
Sam can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Let's power. Oh boy. Sheesh. What's the odds that I make this jump? Probably not very high. Oh my! Oh, what the fuck is that? I get the space bar too many times. Oh, come on. Thank you. We have power. Now run all the way back. Alright, reanimated Sam is cooking. Grow this as we progress, but we're only going to need this for so long, so... This will allow us to start to get our dimensional deep. So how many do we need? 2, so we need 10. Pipes too. I think we have a few pipes though. So give us this. Let's run back over to this. Let's go over to where our little storage area is. See exactly what we have. We kind of go from there. Hopefully we have at least 100 pipes so we can get it unlocked. Oh shit, I might die. Ooh, the rock slide. Yes, sir. Ooh. Oh shit. Well, that'll happen. That'll happen. Yeah, at least we didn't fall down that time. No, that's bullshit. Yeah, as like said, bro, my kid is being so loud in the other part of the house. Like, I'm on the opposite end of the house, man, and I can hear him just jumping off of my couch. Like, shaking the whole fucking house, man. It's crazy. Hopefully we have some pipes. Not looking good. Oh boy. Damn. Oh, I resource sunk a bunch of shit to get points, and I almost guarantee that's what I did. Which I just got hard drives from a lot of places too. So I left a lot of stuff just sitting around. Damn it. Alright, let's should have everything we need for this. Let's go ahead and we'll grab our frames. We'll go ahead and get this opened up too, and since we have Sam animated, we may go ahead and build our starter coal plant. And just get a simple steel factory set up so we can get the next part of the Sam stuff set up as well. That way we can get our damn dimensional depots. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do, chat. That's what we'll do. Go ahead and grab a few of these because we're going to need them for coal generators. May have to like up production on the rotors, not gonna lie. So no, it's not running fully efficient currently anyway. Need like the 240 belts for that. Got to set up and start cooking some power slugs as well. But quick tip. I'm sure most people know this, but you should never convert your power slugs until you have simmer sloops opened. That way you can sloop everything. And like the outcome of what you get from that is just kind of wild. Like you get so many more slugs or power shards. So like for instance here, you say you're doing blue slugs, right? Well, if you throw a summer sloop in here, once you have that unlocked, you get double. So all of a sudden you're getting 2 instead of the 1. Well, you know, the blue slugs are kind of like whatever, but man, getting 10 power slugs, power shards off of just summer slooping those and then just being a temporary setup, it's just the way to go. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with like, you know, your animal stuff, animal remains. You know, when you're doing that, like, sloop that shit. Just makes things so much simpler. Get so much more from it, you know, turning that into the DNA or, you know, getting power shards. Like, don't ever do it until you can summer sloop them. Oh, shit. I know I'm not gonna. Hey, yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh, let's see. I think it's screw problem, honestly. Okay, but I have to be fine for the moment. Can't realistically go tier 3 belt yet, just because I don't have it still set up. So what we might do is we might just go ahead and set up a
Milestone
temporary
reached.
steel
Coal and
setup just so we
iron
can
can
get
be
pipes and
combined in
steel
the foundry
beams.
to start steel production.
And that will also allow us to go
Project
Mach
part
3
number 2,
belts.
the versatile framework, can only be created via
And
automation,
then we
not
can
at a
do
crafting bench.
coal.
Delivering these to the space elevator is essential
Probably
if
should
we
do
are going
coal
to
first,
complete
honestly.
phase
Not
2
gonna
of
lie.
project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
Probably should do coal first. Probably should do coal first. Okay. What is our power output currently with our BIOS setup over here? Alright, so we are currently able to get 960 megawatts. Realistically, this platform back here, I could expand this and we possibly could just skip coal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I could add a lot to each one of these. And theoretically could power shard these to produce more. It's an idea. I could almost like double that up. Save us a little bit of time on building a coal plant and searching for coal, a realistic spot for that. Like, I mean, let's be real, like, gonna get double the power running coal gens. But our rotor problem is kind of a problem right now with making the smart plates since it's so simplistic. This is why we play the game, folks. We're gonna push our limit with biomass. I know this isn't your typical playstyle type shit right here. Like, you don't ever try to skip gold gen. What is it doing that for? Do you mind? Thank you. But I think we can make it work. Not quite doubling it, but we are. Me personally, I don't really care if we have coal. It's always a plant that gets tore down for me anyway. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna push the limits with bio. Why not? I'm gonna connect this. Hopefully. Oh, let's figure that. Oh, no. No. So, you're going. That pole. Here. We'll do that. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright. Simple as that. Should give us a few hundred more megawatts to play with. Which should get us through to, hopefully. Probably not, but we're gonna try to min-max and make it work. I technically have all the summer sloops in this area too, so I could technically build a power augmenter once I get it unlocked. Which will be pretty huge. Let's go check our stuff here. We need to set up a little... Okay, we got plenty of wood. Shit. Let's throw the rest of our wood in here. What about leaves? Oh, about to be out of leaves. Alright. Let's grab a little bit of this stuff, a little bit of this. We have a lot of forest we can cut down, so it's all good. We'll say, chat, today's stream will be a little bit shorter than normal. I mean, we've already been going for 2 hours, to be real, but we're not done yet. But we will end a little bit shorter. Simply because got some first real life shit to do with my kids. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be some extremely long streams. Like, we're probably talking about 8+ hours all 3 days. The general start time will be, of course, our normal start time, like 6 Central. But we may start a little bit earlier on Friday and Saturday. And we'll probably end up going from like 4 to 2 or 3 in the morning. Central time. If I had to take a guess. So we'll probably stream 4 or 5 hours today and tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a little longer. Today might be a little shorter. Like, we may go for like 3 hours today and then do like a 4 or 5 hour stream tomorrow. Because tomorrow I have film, we'll be doing a lot of building, so I'll probably lock in, turn the jams up, and just build away. And then a lot of this little tedious stuff will hopefully I can get done off stream today. after I get back home this afternoon. That way you'll have to see all the little tedious shit that happens. And hopefully starting tomorrow we'll get into a lot of just building and insane resource highways, truck highways. We'll be getting trains before you know it. Can. We'll need quite a bit of leaves, and we'll have a whole lot of inventory space, but don't necessarily need as much wood as we do leaves, but you know. Wood, we might just turn it up for residential wood, so we don't have to overclock any of that instead of messing with leaves at all. We are full. Oh, yeah. Didn't stand a chance. That should hold us over for a little bit. At least get us through this next little part. Let's get us a simple little... Shit, I don't know why I come all the way down here. We need to do something with steel real quick. We need Mach 3 belts. Most importantly, we need the pipes. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do it up here. I don't think I'm going to. I think we're gonna go to a different spot. So I'm pretty sure there was like a coal and iron node right over here. And most of the stuff that we're doing right now will just get deleted at the end of the day. Because this factory, when it's done producing the tier phase 1, phase 2 parts, and allow us to, you know, progress. It will also have a lot of over that will just go in the chest and then get resource sunk as well. So that'd be pretty much where all of our base initial build items come from, I think. Oh, I think there is a coal and iron node over here within proximity of each other. I think. No, it's not up here, I don't think. Pretty sure it's down here on this little plateau. Pretty sure of at least. So we have 2 iron and a quartz. What about down here? What do we got? We got at least an iron. Come on. Motherfucker. There's only 1 here? I don't know why I thought there was 2 here. Oh yeah, there is. There's a fucking Kateria. Damn it. Looks like we may be pulling resources from multiple locations. But of course... Oh, wait, what is that? What is this? Oh, there's an iron there, so that's good. Okay, this will work. Hell yeah. Oh, and another coal. Okay, so we realistically could have did a pretty easy coal gen setup. At the end of the day, because we could have did something right here. Got plenty of water on both sides. Oh, blue slug. How the hell did I miss this slug? Alright, so we'll do a simple still setup here. I think that will cap us off once we finish this for today. We'll at least get that cooking. Just a temporary setup anyway, so... Do a little bit of land clearing. Claim this area. Don't like it? Get over it. I think that's good. Shouldn't need an insane amount of space because we're not looking for anything just super big at the moment. But because we are half parts cost, we gonna try to be as efficient as possible. Should be plenty that way. Let's go ahead and widen this puppy up. That way. Alright, so we know we need some... Nope, we don't need that. We need foundries. And we don't have no rotors. YB's on a beach. Ain't that some garb? Let's go grab some rotors. Damn, what a run. Holy cheese balls, man. Yo, Mr. Sir Chaos, my boy. Have you played Elden Ring? Anybody in chat actually played Elden Ring before? Hey, how's it going, Pixel Princess? I'm doing pretty good. Just vibing this morning, and I've never played it. Got a couple friends that keep asking me to play it, just because I've played games I guess kind of similar. But I don't know, man. Like the videos I've watched on that game, like people struggle. Absolute struggle. I definitely want to give it a shot for sure. Might be something we have to do here coming up. Throw one of the death counters up there and see exactly how many times we can die. So, temporarily, we're going to stop production here. Ah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I can't remember who it was I was watching play it yesterday. It's like day before yesterday. So, oh, Cloaksy. I was watching Cloaksy play it, and then I think I watched Jinxie play it a little bit too. And man, like one mistake, just a simple mistake, and poof, like fight's over, reset, redo it. Don't dodge one time, boom, done. For sure, definitely a rage bait. Like I feel like that game though is like streamer's paradise, just because it is such a rage bait. Like you don't talk about reactions. Oh my goodness, it almost makes me nervous because I get real upset sometimes playing shit like that. You don't operate factories. You just kind of set them up and automate everything. So, like, basically, you'll pull raw resources out of the ground from the nodes that are all around the map, and then, you know, each thing takes particular resources. So, like, say we're starting from the beginning here. So, like, iron or copper. So, what you do is you pull the iron from the iron node, goes into a smelter, which turns it into an ingot, and then you take those ingots and you make like iron plates and iron pipes, stuff like that, iron rods, and then copper is the same way. Yeah, it's just a full-blown like automation thing, so you don't actually, say operate the factory, you just automate the factory, and then it does all the work for it. And then, of course, the later you get into this game is where it gets like real challenging, because you start to need like 4 and 5 different things to make one thing. You start using manufacturers and even more and more machines. So the automation part of it gets a lot more difficult. You definitely could get a start for sure. Like, man, it's I told my wife a long time ago, I was like, you know, I think I enjoy this game as much as I do just because it's almost a brain teaser with all the numbers. Yeah, when I was in school, I absolutely loved math. Like, I'm a numbers guy through and through. I appreciate the follow as well. But yeah, I'm a numbers guy, so I love numbers. So it's a brain teaser. Like, the harder it is, and I think that's like with this playthrough, like a normal one, you have up until 1.2, you couldn't change anything. Everything, you could use mods to do it, but base game you couldn't change anything. So like this playthrough, I'm going with half parts cost compared to the normal default parts cost, which is going to make the numbers even more crazy. So it's just all a challenge. And like this is the real boring part of the game, to be fair. Like once we get past this part, which I'll do quite a bit of this off stream just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch, and you know, all the little tedious shenanigans that happens in the early game. But like once we get into, you know, phase 3 plus and we get into oil, you'll see. It gets wild. I know, I'm always open to take a look. Yeah, just here, I'll that's my Discord. Just toss me an invite. Yeah, I'm always open to take a look at stuff. For some reason, I don't respond to Discord right away. I most likely will, like, right after streaming. Like, I don't even have my Discord pulled up right now, apparently. Which is very unusual. Yeah, but feel free to send me what you got, and like I said, I'm always open to look at some stuff. Oh yeah, I have so many international friends nowadays, from my years of gaming and just, you know, general stuff. Like some of my best friends are overseas at this point. So oh yeah, Discord's amazing. All right, cool. Just trying to get like 100 of these rotors real quick. They're making extremely slow just because we're not efficient on our screws at the moment. I think. Let's see here. Make a few. Let's just hand make a few of them. Da, 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 da. Let's run back over here now. Let's get this quickly set up. And I think that's will be, after we finish this, we will probably call the stream. I think it is some pretty good progression on the day. Like I said, I'm going to play this afternoon as well. I'm going to get us past all this tedious stuff. And then tomorrow, when we load up in this beast, man, it will be Building Wednesday. We will officially get our Phase 1, Phase 2 factory completely built, have everything set up and automated. Working with, you know, Mach 3 belts. Pressing for oil. That will be our main focus tomorrow. Also, if, you know, you're sitting here and you're like just wondering what we're doing from week to week, join my Discord. Like, I generally am gonna start uploading like a thorough schedule on like Sundays of like what the week's plans are, because we do stream 5 days a week. So like if you looking for something particular that I'm doing and you want to know a schedule, that'd be where it's uploaded. There's also like a request section in my Discord as well. So, yeah, if there's a game that you think I should give a shot, man, like I'm always open to playing different things. So. Alright, let's do the damn thing. So we're just going to go base recipe here, but we will use a different recipe later on. There's some pretty insane recipes. Alright, so currently 30 and 30, so we need four, two on each side.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Alright, pull a little bit of coal. What the hell are you talking about? Too steep. Oh my goodness. Why are you being dumb? That. Grab this, go this way. I gotta worry about building a platform over to this. Just gonna pull it this way. Alright. Let's hook that up. Here. Not the prettiest belt running, but you know what? It will get the job done. as a temporary little setup there. Just gonna build this elongated as well. Let's go ahead and get our constructor set up. So we're gonna plop a merger down here. It's gonna merge. Actually, wait, no, nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. 45. Individual belts. Alright, so we know. Let's see. Holy 30. Oh, that's kind of a game changer, not gonna lie. So we can do 3 for this side. Shit. Oh well, it'll be fine. Three for this side. I'd just like to say, my infant child is very unhappy at this exact moment, apparently. He is not a happy dude. Alright, so let's do... Well, balls. Well, this will at least get it produced, and I will fix this later. Because we have to do several more. We'll be cooking with the pipes. Let's go ahead and just run our electricity back. We'll grab some cable and we'll wrap this up. Alright. Oh, nope, not doing that either. Alright, yeah, well. Yep. So instead of putting you guys through the running back and forwards, basically, pretty self-explanatory, really. We will continue this tomorrow. Like I said, I am going to play this afternoon. I just have some family stuff to take care of. Got some family stuff to take care of, and yeah, kind of go from there. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream today. It is a little bit shorter one. It's like 3 hours, so still pretty good little stream. But tomorrow we'll definitely be playing a little bit longer. And then, like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be some really long streams there. They're more afternoon streams, which is always a lot of fun playing Enshrouded. But I'll have us at a point for tomorrow to where we are just mass building, like we are really getting into the fun stuff in the game, and kind of go from there. But yeah, I definitely I appreciate everybody for being here. Just trying something a little different today. Like I said, I want to turn some stuff into some long content video stuff for YouTube as well. So yeah, I was streaming without the face cam today until at least I can get figured out why it will not let me record the other way. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming out. So we're gonna wrap it. So peace.